International break's over, and in this video I'll be going through which players you should triple captain for this crucial double game week 29. So stay tuned to the end and be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications so you don't miss any more FPL content from me. Now let's get into it. So for triple captains, there's a lot of great options out there because there's so many teams that are playing double game weeks, but for me at least, there are two main options you should be looking at: Rashford and Alexis McAllister. Now Alexis McAllister has been on more on fire lately because he's playing, I believe, in the number 10 position more for Brighton, so he's a bit more attacking and gets more forward, often making him have higher chances for goals and assists. And he's on free kicks as well, which definitely helps, and he tends to be pretty good at free kicks, so that's pretty good. And Rashford, obviously, as we know, he has just been on smoke since the World Cup ended, and he's just been on form. Don't ignore the knock. Don't be too worried about that, because you know it's just all mind games. I know they might say like, oh, he might be injured, you know, all that. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. He missed the international break because he wants to focus on the club, so he's too important to be left out anyways. And even if he's like not even 100%, like 75% fit, he'll be just fine and he'll be good to go. So if I had to choose between these two, I would go with Rashford in my personal opinion, because like I said, I just feel like he's a better player than Alexis McAllister. Newcastle will be tough, but you know, he seems to know when to score. He scored against much tougher teams, and like obviously as a United fan, I believe in him a lot, so, and I believe you should too. So for me at least, Rashford is going to be my captain, and even though Alexis McAllister is not a bad shout either, I think he'll do well as well. You can't go wrong with both, I don't think, but for me, if I had to place my bets on who will do better, I'm going with Rashford. Now there are other options as well that you can go for. You got players like Ivan Toney, you know, you've got like Evan Ferguson even, he's doing really good. Ollie Watkins, Chelsea ain't that good, so that's another option. James Maddison, I think I said him. There's a Isak you could go with. You can go with Kai Havertz. I know, you could go with Kai Havertz, but I really don't rate him, to be honest, as a striker. I think he's more better suited as a number 10 in my humble opinion. He's not prolific enough to lead the Chelsea front line, so he could score. He could definitely score, but like he's a decent player as well. But you know, if I had to go with what I'm trying to say is I think there are better options in my opinion, like Rashford. Even Ollie Watkins is a very good option. So yeah, good options as well. But like I said, Rashford is the one for me. He is the one that I'm buying the ring for and trusting all my my FPL team with all the points. So yeah, Rashford, like I said, is the one for me. Now I've also got a bit of a dilemma, you know, because as you can see, 3 players are listed as questionable. 2 of them I'm not too concerned with, Rashford and Pope. I think they'll be just fine. Pope is just a knock, I believe. Yeah, just a knock. He's the number 1 for Newcastle, and to be honest, until Eddie Howe says otherwise, I'm still keeping my faith. But if that changes, you know, I can switch out for another goalkeeper. I'm not too fussed about switching out players to a lot of players, to be honest, that are playing double games, because I feel like I could gain those points back and I should be okay. Rashford, not too worried about. Erling Haaland, I'm very concerned about, to be honest, because I don't think he's been training this week. From the pictures, he hasn't been in training with Man City, so I feel like I need to move on the Erling Haaland and go with someone new. Also because he's blanking in game week 32, so for the first time since like game week 2, I might not have Erling Haaland in my team. But the main thing is, who should I be going with? Now for me, the only one option that comes straight into my mind is Mr. Alexander Isak, to be honest, because I feel like he is, yeah, getting a lot more form. I think he's very underutilized as well. 4.3, I think it should be higher, because I feel like he's a 70 million pound player. Like, you're just not going to bench that type of player. He's definitely got some quality to being a 70 million pound player. So yeah, I feel like he's going to be very good. He's going to be very good. especially this double game week. Man United, tough game, but West Ham is very easy and he should be doing well. So, and also beyond game week 29, his games look pretty easy as well. So goal potential is definitely very high. It's either him or Ivan Toney, to be honest, because, you know, Ivan Toney's double game week 29 looks very tough, but he's on penalties and he tends to score them. So he can definitely pop up with a goal at any given moment. So it's a tough choice, but I feel like if I had to get rid of Haaland, I would go with Isak, because I just feel like he's getting more on form, and I feel like Newcastle are a bit better, but they do have some injury concerns. Oh, it's actually so hard. I think I will get rid of Haaland because I'm not confident he'll be playing very soon. So it's either him or Isak. Not him. Isak or Toney for the substitute options. I honestly wish I could get Evan Ferguson, honestly, because he's been so good, but obviously I have 3 Brighton players and cannot have 4 of the same players on the same team. So yeah, that's that. So yes, that is going to be my plan for the upcoming game week 29, or at least up until when game week 29 starts. Let's see if Erling Haaland really isn't fit, because that's going to be so much pain for me, having to take another hit. But to be honest, I'm more than okay with doing it, like I said, because it's a double game week. I'll just get a player that is playing in a double game week, and they'll surely get the deficit back to my team and to my point tally. So not too worried about that. Be sure to wait until the Friday, which is today, when this video is coming out. So wait and watch for the press conferences, and just chill when the manager says something. Do your own decision, make your own decision. If Erling Haaland's really out, then or any other player that's out, just make your decisions then. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much as well for the support in the last video. It did super well. Thank you all so much for that. It's really appreciated, and really appreciate it, like I said. So be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications so you don't miss any more FPL content from me, and be sure to drop a follow on the socials as well. The links are down below. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on all of those, and you should all be following me on there, because I'm going to be posting much more in the future, and you don't want to miss out on that. And thank you all so much for watching. Until the next video, best of luck on your FPL Game Week 29, and I'll see you all in the next video.